matter how much you argue with it, no matter how much you prove otherwise, you choose your partner based on looks. You like beautiful people. You respect attractive people more. The first impression, a person leaves about himself by demonstrating his appearance before even opening his mouth. That's the way nature and our brain works. But it's not only about the human brain and nature, but also about society. The popularization of modeling and lofty standards of beauty, social networks which also promote these ideals, make us doubt ourselves, yet we continue to feel sympathy for complete strangers who look good to us, attributing to them qualities that they themselves never even suspected. And that's Lukism discrimination based on appearance. Body positivity has become an important part of life in recent years. Many people have finally learned to love themselves and their bodies, to accept incorrigible flaws, and get rid of the complexes that are associated with them. On this wave, it has become obvious that all people are different, and you cannot treat anyone with prejudice, focusing only on one appearance. Of course, everything should be within the bounds of decency. Nevertheless, the phrase "you meet people by their clothes" is still relevant. Discrimination based on external features may be unconscious in most of us. Beauty from childhood is associated with something right and good, while flaws provoke negative reactions. If it seems to you that nothing depends on appearance in the modern world and discrimination does not exist, then take a look at the research of Alan Fongold, Ph.D., a psychologist. He has long studied how a person's attractiveness affects the attitudes of others. In one of his experiments, a mock trial with a jury was organized. They were given two fake defendants who allegedly committed the same crime, with similar family and social status. One of the actors was outwardly attractive, while the other was characterized by a repulsive or unimpressive appearance. It turned out that the handsome people received lighter sentences. We like beautiful things, and it's not just people. We like beautiful architecture, be it Gothic or antique. We enjoy the visuals in movies and videos. We appreciate the beautiful. We can convince ourselves that external beauty doesn't matter, but subconsciously we experience more positive emotions when we see attractive people. Anthropologists believe that a positive response to physical beauty, developed through evolution. Attractiveness in many ways serves as a confirmation of health. A strong body, firm skin, shiny hair, symmetrical facial features, all this indicates a strong body such a partner should be a guarantor of. Healthy offspring. Over the centuries, an unconscious taste has developed which benefited the gene pool of mankind. Today's idea of beauty goes beyond the choice of a partner. According to the same scientist, beautiful people are more likely to be attributed positive social qualities. For example, the audience tends to consider a handsome speaker more convincing, a beautiful girl more kind, and so on. But is it true that a beautiful person is better at everything? Stereotypes are subject not only to adults, who may perceive a beautiful person as a potential partner, but also children. For example, elementary school students rate attractive teachers as pleasant and intelligent. At the same time, they rarely like less good-looking teachers. In general, beautiful people are perceived by society as more outgoing, dominant, sexy, and mentally healthy. Attractive students gain a significant advantage over their classmates who are not good-looking when they enter university. They interact more confidently with professors and are more likely to get a high grade. Their appearance contributes to the expansion of the circle of communication, gives the opportunity to easily establish not only friendly, but also romantic relationship. This practice really takes place. For example, beautiful girls pass exams better with male teachers, but they do worse with female teachers. Internal misogyny plays a role here. Male examiners have a positive attitude towards both attractive men and attractive girls. But appearances can be deceiving. Take Ted Bundy, for example, who used his charm to commit hundreds of murders. No one could even think that this man was capable of violent crimes. I want to cite this statistic. The differences in popularity with the opposite sex self-esteem, and employment options between men with and without appearance defects were statistically significant. Expressed defects in men's appearance were perceived negatively by others. Such men, according to respondents, are not popular with the opposite sex, have a low level of self-esteem, and when choosing a profession are oriented to areas where there is no direct contact with people. This is discrimination, limiting a person's opportunities for realization in the profession, since the assessment of his potential is based on external data rather than competence and knowledge. According to the results of the study, one can perceive beauty as a lucky lottery ticket. Some are lucky, some not so lucky. People are born into families with different incomes and financial capabilities, like attractiveness, give an advantage at the start. But if you apply logic, it becomes obvious that beauty is not a guarantee of an interesting and intelligent person, a responsible employee, or a caring spouse. When people don't go along with stereotypes and subconscious perceptions, they can find the perfect friend, colleague, or partner who doesn't meet recognized standards of beauty. However, that's life. It's a lottery, social and genetic. Someone gets lucky and gets everything. Some get some of it, and some get nothing. That's the truth.